CEO of Wells Fargo Bank, a bank I used to bank at, commits fraud and identity theft and then resign without no charges. Now he's taking before he took a Forbes pick, looked like he bragging in this pick about how well the bank is doing. But now it comes out that they fraud and identity theft, opening up bank accounts in current banker's name, at least 8 bank accounts, I believe, because 8 rhymes with great. So you go to the bank and you bank at Wells Fargo because you trust them, which is also a bank that used to take slaves for collateral. Well, we won't get into that, but you go to the bank and you trust Wells Fargo Bank and you open up a bank account. And where I live, there just happened to be one right in the hood. So there's probably a lot of people from that neighborhood going to that bank. But you go to the bank, you trust them, you open up a bank account, and then you come to find out you got 8 bank accounts in your name, and you're being charged fees for these bank accounts that you don't know nothing about, which is identity theft and fraud. And he's not in jail. Corporate America strikes again. Don't have to follow the same laws that we have to follow. Just all on us to follow these laws, and they get away with it. Don't look stressed at all, do he? Looks happy to me, like he know he's not going to jail. Then he had a hearing with Elizabeth Warren, and she was pretty mad about the whole situation of cheating the American people with these bank accounts in their names that wasn't supposed to be in their names. And then also the bank benefit from all these bank accounts because it make the bank look like they was doing really well and a lot of people invested in the bank. And then that means, of course, their top CEOs probably got a big check from making the bank look good. And at the same time, the lower level workers of the bank, I believe, got fired and blamed for all this when it wasn't their idea. They was told to uh, perform these actions with these bank accounts. And once again, he went in front of Elizabeth Warren Bank Committee, and he doesn't look stressed to me. You know, he don't look like somebody that thinks he's gonna get in trouble for this, and he probably won't, because this has happened time again before. But at the same time, right now, October 20th, 2016, we got Donald Trump saying make America great again. Well, how you gonna make America great if certain people can get away with crimes that other people can't get away with? You could never make America great based off of that. If we always we all see these crimes and watch the TV and see how other people get away with it while we go to jail. Yeah, right here. This is who almost always go to jail 100% of the time. I'm not trying to make it a black and white thing, but if America gonna be great, anybody that commits identity theft and fraud should go to jail. Not the poor whites and the blacks and the Hispanics, but even the rich whites, the corporate America, the higher up people, billionaires, trillionaires, they should go to jail too. But if you learn about the American system, you'll know it's a little uh, rigged up, like Trump said. Um, Identity theft happens, but it's not right because identity theft, you could destroy somebody else's life, and especially somebody who can't recover from it. So it shouldn't happen, but it will happen because If you know anything about poverty, people who not doing too well will commit crimes to get money. So, top 5 consumer complaints: telephone and mobile services, imposter scams, banks and letters, debt collection, identity theft. 14% identity theft. Yep, must be the crime that people tend to aim at, because you know somebody got some money and all you got to do is fake like you them and get their money. Fraud is usually punishable as a felony crime, which is probably somewhere about 5 to 10 years. Fraud is usually a felony crime, which is punishable about 5 to 10 years. And this CEO of Wells Fargo, John Stumpf, will probably not face any time at all. And I heard also Wells Fargo got some fines and stuff like that, which they should be able to pay. Ain't no telling how much money they made off of this scam, scamming their own banking people. In general, details of one bank account can be sold for $1,000. Credit card detail can be sold for between 25 cents and 60 cents. Wow. All this to take money away from people, as if we don't have enough laws that tries to take money away from us anyways. And if you can't trust the bank, then who can you trust? That's where we all tend to put our money, is in the bank. And you can't even trust the bank. So we work for rich people, which is a capitalist society. Somebody capitalizing on our labor to get rich. So we're working for rich or wealthy, we say wealthy people. And then they turn around and do something like this to the working people, as if they don't care, so they can get their money. That's the problem with capitalist society. What won't they do to get their money? Using stolen credit cards was a bad idea. 10 to 20 years, $10,000 fine. I haven't seen any fine or any time given to John Stumpf. And we probably won't. And if there is a fine, he probably will be able to pay it, because he's got some big money backing him. But he probably will never do the jail time, which is sad, because like I said, when poor whites get caught, and blacks and Mexicans, we almost 100% do the time. Maybe some whites get off, but I guarantee you black and Mexican don't get off for this fraud stuff. But if Donald Trump talking about making America great, then everybody need to go to jail for whatever it is they're doing out here. Not just certain people. That's the problem with America. Certain people ends up in jail and prison, and other people will never see jail and prison for the same crimes. So in this case, John Stumpf probably get away and lay low and go somewhere else and be the CEO of some other company or some other bank, and we'll never know about it. And he'll live happily ever after. And that's just the way it is. Ain't nothing we can do for now. But hopefully you learn how the world works. It's bogus.